Describe to us what you're doing. Describe to us what you're doing.
I'm cleaning the sand out of the top of the clam and purging the sand out of the clam.
Okay.
So they should filter the sand out with some of the water. It takes a long time, but it's best to get all the sand you can out.
Nothing like a gritty clam. This is after about one or two rinses, and there's still a lot of grit in there. So going through a third and possibly a fourth rinse. Let them sit for a while in the water, and hopefully they'll release.
Yeah, or knock some water out.
We're not going to drown them, are we?
No, just let the water run, and that's enough. Too late.
Something's going to rot.
Onion scrap.
It's frozen. What is that? Oh, that's just...
He is dead.
So what process are you going to go through with these mussels?
Debearding the mussels and just rinsing them.
Okay.
And throwing out the ones that are most likely dead. He's alive. See, look, he's closing.
Okay.
But alive.
Okay.
This one open. And he closed. He's alive.
So that's how you tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, so we just debeard them. And I need a towel.
What are you doing now?
I am debearding mussels. See, that's all debearding is.
Okay.
My problem is I still didn't think about where to put the mussels when they're debearded.
I'll get you a container. You do another one, I'll go get you a container. That one's good.
Yeah, use that one. I'll take some barnacles. A little baby mussel.
It's attached to it. What are you doing, Pancake?
A little bit of salt. A little bit of salt and pepper on the shrimp. And that's all I'm doing. No pepper on the lobster. Just a little bit. Alright. So doing mussels and clams at the same time. I'm gonna start with the garlic, then the onions, and then add the clams.
How much is that? About a tablespoon of olive oil?
About 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
So this is just good for, yeah, just add a little more. Doesn't really matter. So just let it heat up a little. It's already hot. Dang.
The pans were already hot, right?
For a minute. That one's not as hot. It's just a different pan. That's a light pan. which helps me out because I would have burnt that one if I was trying to do two at one time.
So we got onions, garlic, peppers.
Yeah, just a sweet pepper, just a little bit, just for color. And not tomato yet. That pan is just thicker. Tomatoes in this one.
How do you keep the garlic from burning?
That's why I just added the tomatoes and stuff.
What does that do?
The tomatoes? It cools it off so it doesn't burn. You gotta do it quick before the garlic burns. Alright, now I can add the mussels. Let it heat up again. Yeah. So when I add the chicken stock and the clam, I'm not the wine and the clam stock, then it's gonna release more liquid into that, and then I'll put the lid on and let it steam, and then I'll go cook the lobster and shrimp.
Well, we're gonna do the lobster and the shrimp on the gas grill on the deck.
That looks pretty good. Now I could add the clams.
So it's the same process as the mussels.
Yeah, they're just clams.
Same process for chicken clams.
Yep. Ooh. Just kind of mix the garlic into it a little, so it doesn't all just sit at the bottom. So now it's just the steam coming out right now, and it's not hot enough. So I'm waiting for this to get hot enough so I could add the wine.
And that's just a dry white wine.
And sit and wait to deglaze.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm deglazing these mussels with wine, or just adding the wine. It should be hot enough.
Yeah.
It could have been hotter. That's good. And yeah, that one's gonna take a minute. Gotta let the wine cook out a little. When the wine cooks out, it's supposed to reduce in a normal beurre blanc. Then you add the stock. I let the wine cook. I'm gonna add 1 cup of stock. And good. Now that's gonna take
So
about
now they're
10
gonna
minutes.
just steam.
Yeah, they're just gonna steam now. Same for the clams. There's a lot of clam juice releasing.
That one didn't sizzle because of all the juice.
Yeah, so they already started dying.
They're opening up.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna add this and go outside.
What are we adding again?
The remaining of the clam liquid, remaining amount.
Which is about a cup.
About a cup. Same thing for both. Clam liquid. I don't want that little. And then I need the. And see if I can bring it to a boil.
Oh, no.
So first thing,
What are you doing?
I'm brushing my oil, my chili garlic butter. Just to get everything brushed here, even the shell. And for the shrimp, I gotta get the other side too. No. Good part is when this garlic in here burns.
Put it up in there because I don't want the grease on the.
Oh yeah. Oh, my shrimp. Oops. Just lightly. Oops, sorry. Cool.
We've got the grill grates. We have the grill grates heating up over high heat, and Tony's gonna
Start with the lobster.
put the lobster and the shrimp on the grill grate. The advantage of the grill grate is that it prevents the flames from flaring up, and you can still get a good sear or cook on it without that big flare. It's got a lot of garlic butter in there. How long is this going to take?
The lobster should take about 5 to 10 minutes.
That long?
Longer for the lobster.
The lobster was previously frozen, and we thawed them, but they were really cold, so. Okay, the mussels are done. They're opened. And so we're just going to close it back up again and wait for the lobster and the shrimp to be ready. Clam, so that looks really good. They've opened up. The smell in here is just fantastic.
Nice. Garlic and wine. I kept the babies in there.
They eat well too. Tony turned the fire back on again because he's going to reduce this liquid.
It's a lot of clams.
They're little though.
Yeah, in the bottom of the pot too.
They eat well.
Good.
Okay. This foil.
I used all of that.
That's good.
I didn't think I would.
I'm going to have to write in the ingredients that went into this basting sauce, and I'll put those either in the description box or as a text over the video. So Tony, what's going to be the next step?
The next step, as soon as the lobster and the shrimp's done cooking and grilling and the clam juice is reducing, then I'm going to add the butter and make the beurre blanc.
Okay. The beurre butter is going on the clam and the mussel juice. Okay.
Yeah. The butter's going in there, and I add the parsley, and then we could eat.
There's some yumminess going on here, folks.
Still not finished, but we can take it inside.
Okay.
And fresh parsley from the garden. That's what they do when you go out to eat.
Fine dining at its best. So what's going on here?
Okay, so this is reducing, and I can make my beurre blanc because I'm getting hungry.
So you combine both for the juices now. If we were going to serve it separate, we wouldn't do that, but because we're going to be eating it all together, we put it all in one.
All in one.
How many sticks of butter you got over there?
That's 3.
Okay.
3 sticks of butter. Okay, so here goes the butter. Okay, so I need more butter. It's a lot of sauce.
What's the name of this sauce?
This is a big beurre blanc. Supposed to have less liquid. It's a butter sauce, really.
Okay.
Seafood butter sauce, not a beurre blanc.
So we just use that to dip all our seafood in.
Yeah.
And the good part about this, the sauce will be hot, and so when you dip the seafood in it, it warms it up a bit. In addition, on the clams and the mussels, we wash them really good, but just in case there's sand or something like that still in there, it'll help to rinse it off.
That's too much liquid for the butter, but for what we're doing, it's a dipping sauce.
Okay, so I'll follow the dipping sauce with a lot of butter in it. Looks good to me.
Beurre blanc dipping sauce. And that is it.
So the table setup is not a fancy setup. We're eating off a paper plates. We've got a lot of napkins here. We've got lemons, and we've got our pan here with the trash can bag in it, so we can put our shells in that. Then I've also got, well, Tony just walked away with it.
Sorry.
Bowls for dipping. So he's going to put the butter sauce in each of these bowls so that each of us will have a bowl of dipping sauce. You need a ladle?
Yeah. I don't think I made too much.
No, I think it's enough.
Okay.
Remember, we have the bread to dip in it.
Cool. Okay, so it's not super buttery. That's good too.
It is buttery.
It's
got
buttery,
3 sticks of butter. A stick of butter for each of us. It's a lot of butter. What do you think?
Yeah, but it could be more buttery. Like if I reduced the liquid some more and then added the butter, it would have made a thicker sauce like for pasta.
No, I don't want it like an Alfredo or anything.
This is just the way you were thinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we got crusty bread over here that we'll have and can slice up and dip as we need or as we please.
So I'm gonna dump this in the clams, the remaining.
No, just leave it in the bowl. Leave it in there.
What? This?
Yeah, just leave it there. Crusty bread. Butter dipping mixture. Lobster and shrimp.